Previously on My Little Pony Investigations.
I hate to say it, but I don't think you're telling me the whole truth here. Saw last night.
This should be good.
I can't help if I don't have all
Hmm.
Rarity.
And thus, the exciting conclusion.
Okay, so now I want to... Oh.
I can't seem to...
Okay, so I figured that out, so let's see if I can,
All right.
Of course. I finished.
Sudden, present evidence... Hair present...
Rarity. What? Oh.
I had fun.
Loud crash. Scared of my great haste. Present evidence. Present.
Wait a second.
Yes!
Rarity. I know that
I
this is going to sound
figured it out.
entirely irrelevant, but I think I have a lead on what might have happened to Opalescence.
She's dead.
At least, if not True Blue.
Oh, do tell, darling. Although I do admit that I must agree, in that I can't see how this is relevant to what we're discussing here.
It's completely irrelevant.
I found some white hair right near the tracks outside the window, and judging from their length and color, I don't think there's anyone else they could have come from other than Opalescence. As a result, I think we can reasonably conclude that if those tire marks are from Scootaloo, then it's entirely likely that she crashed through your window completely by accident, not purposefully. She was probably trying to avoid crashing into Opal, which may well have spooked Opal into running away.
Really?
Yep.
But then, that makes things all the more peculiar. Because it is still the fact that she must have stolen True Blue, no?
Nope.
Let me ask a very important question before answering that. Do you, by any chance, keep your door locked when you go to sleep at night?
Why, yes, of course I do. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
One follow-up question then. Do you also bring an Opal from outside when you go to bed?
Of course! The poor dear, I couldn't leave her to fend for herself at night.
Oh.
Then I think we've established something even more important than the accidental break-in.
Okay.
Twilight, I must ask that you be more direct, as I am not following one word you're saying.
Somehow Opal got out.
Alright, let's think about the facts of the case thus far.
Before Scootaloo came by.
We know that you heard a crash and came downstairs to see Scootaloo quickly leaving your boutique.
Through the door.
We can reasonably conclude that she probably was responsible for the broken window.
Yes.
However, we also know that the broken window was likely an accident, and that she had veered off course with her scooter because she was avoiding Opal,
So it was a scooter.
who was immediately in front of her path. You just told me, though, that you bring an Opal and lock your door at night. So that raises perhaps the most interesting question of all.
They have keys?
Namely, what was Opal doing outside in the first place? If indeed your door had been locked and had remained that way until Scootaloo left, there would have been no way Opal would have been outside in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But that would mean that some pony else was in my boutique as well?
Yep.
Exactly. I think we can reasonably conclude at this point that there at least is the possibility that someone else had entered your boutique before Scootaloo.
Mm-hmm.
And that they're the ones who opened the door so that Opal could get out. The question now, though, is who that would be.
Well, I know who
And
it
that's
is,
just
but
what I'm going to find
that's
out.
because I watched the opening cinema.
Well, this case has certainly turned out to be more interesting than I thought it would be.
Yep.
First, Scootaloo, of all ponies, comes under suspicion. And now we've opened the possibility that some pony else was also at the scene of the crime. Just who was it that came to the boutique before Scootaloo did? I have the feeling that this case is going to get even more interesting from here on out.
Yep.
and I won't rest until I've seen it through to the end.
I get the feeling this might be where the demo ends. Please don't.
Thanks so muchly for playing.
Damn it!
Back soon for the whole thing.
Damn you, my little investigations. You are just getting interesting. Oh, well, that was my little investigations. Google it, find it, play it. You will not be disappointed. It was fun. Unless you've watched this already, in which case you probably will be, because then you know what to do and how not to suck at it as hard as I did. Well, until next time, goodbye.